Have you ever wondered why certain individuals seem to navigate life with a sense of independence that sets them apart from the crowd? You might have noticed these people, quietly confident, often preferring solitude over the company of others. They are not necessarily introverts or antisocial. Rather, they belong to a unique personality type known as the Sigma male. Sigmas are often seen as the lone wolves of society, thriving in their own space and on their own terms. But behind this seemingly impenetrable exterior, there are vulnerabilities that even the most self-reliant Sigma male struggles with. While the Sigma male may appear to have it all together, they too face challenges that can hinder their personal growth and fulfillment. These challenges, often hidden from the outside world, can weigh heavily on their spiritual journey. Understanding these weaknesses is crucial, not just for Sigmas themselves, but for anyone who interacts with them. It can offer insights into their complex nature and shed light on the ways they can grow and evolve. In this video, we'll delve deep into the 8 key weaknesses every Sigma male struggles with, unraveling the spiritual aspects of their personality that may be holding them back. Whether you identify as a Sigma male or are simply curious about this enigmatic personality type, you'll find that this exploration goes beyond the surface, offering profound insights into the spiritual hurdles that shape their lives. So stick with us until the end, as this journey is bound to resonate with you on a deeper level. And before we dive in, if you're enjoying this content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss out on our latest videos exploring the fascinating intricacies of human nature. Sigma males are known for their introspective nature and self-reliance, often keeping their emotions tightly guarded. They find solace in solitude and inner reflection, which can make it difficult for them to express their feelings openly. While this may serve as a protective mechanism, shielding them from vulnerability, it also becomes a significant spiritual hurdle. The inability to communicate emotions can create a barrier between them and deeper connections with others. This emotional restraint is rooted in the Sigma's need for control. They fear that expressing emotions might expose them to judgment or misunderstandings. However, this self-imposed isolation can lead to a buildup of unaddressed feelings, eventually manifesting as stress, anxiety, or even physical ailments. Spiritually, this repression hampers their growth as it prevents them from fully engaging with life's emotional spectrum. Over time, the Sigma male may find that their relationships suffer due to this emotional disconnect. Loved ones might feel neglected or unappreciated, not realizing that the Sigma's silence is not a lack of love but rather a struggle to articulate their deep emotions. To move past this weakness, Sigma males must learn to embrace vulnerability, recognizing that sharing emotions is not a sign of weakness, but a path to deeper understanding and spiritual growth. One way Sigmas can begin to address this is by practicing mindfulness and meditation, focusing on the heart center. This practice can help them tune into their emotions and become more comfortable with the idea of expressing them. Storytelling can also be a powerful tool for them, as sharing personal experiences in a structured way can make the process of emotional expression feel more manageable and less intimidating. In essence, the key for Sigma males is to balance their need for independence with the human necessity for connection. By slowly opening up and sharing their inner world, they can overcome this spiritual hurdle and enrich both their own lives and the lives of those around them. Sigma males often strive for perfection in everything they do. This relentless pursuit of excellence is driven by their high standards and self-discipline. However, while perfectionism can lead to great achievements, it can also become a heavy burden that hinders their spiritual growth. The constant need to be perfect can create unnecessary stress, leading to burnout and a sense of dissatisfaction. Perfectionism stems from a deep-seated fear of failure. For the Sigma male, failure is not just a setback, it's a threat to their self-identity. They hold themselves to impossibly high standards, often comparing their progress with their ideals rather than with reality. This mindset can trap them in a cycle of constant striving, where nothing they do ever feels good enough. Spiritually, this obsession with perfection can be damaging. It prevents them from accepting the natural ebb and flow of life, where mistakes and imperfections are essential to growth. The Sigma male may struggle to appreciate the present moment, always focusing on what could be better rather than what is already good. This can lead to a disconnect from the spiritual principles of acceptance and gratitude. To overcome this weakness, Sigma males need to learn the art of letting go. This doesn't mean abandoning their high standards, but rather shifting their focus from perfect outcomes to the process of growth and learning. Embracing imperfection as a natural part of life can free them from the constant pressure to perform and allow them to experience true inner peace. Practicing self-compassion is also crucial. Sigma males should remind themselves that they are human, and like all humans, they are allowed to make mistakes. By nurturing the kinder inner dialogue, they can reduce the stress that perfectionism brings and open themselves up to greater spiritual fulfillment. This journey is not about lowering standards, but about understanding that perfection is an illusion, and real growth comes from embracing life's imperfections. One of the defining traits of a Sigma male is his comfort in solitude. While this trait allows them to focus deeply on their personal goals and inner world, it can also lead to a dangerous form of isolation. Over time, the Sigma male may find himself disconnected from others, not just socially but also emotionally and spiritually. This isolation can become a significant weakness as it deprives them of the support and wisdom that comes from shared human experiences. The Sigma male's preference for solitude often stems from a desire to avoid the distractions and dramas of social life. They value their independence and autonomy, believing that they can solve their problems alone. However, this self-reliance can turn into a double-edged sword. Without the input and perspective of others, they may find themselves stuck in their own thoughts, unable to see beyond their current situation. Spiritually, isolation can lead to stagnation. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and spiritual growth often comes from interacting with others, learning from their experiences, and understanding different perspectives. By cutting themselves off, Sigma males may miss out on opportunities for growth and connection that could enhance their spiritual journey. To break free from this isolation trap, Sigma males need to make a conscious effort to engage with others. This doesn't mean abandoning their love for solitude, but rather finding a balance between time spent alone and time spent with others. Engaging in activities that foster connection, such as joining a spiritual community or participating in group discussions, can provide the Sigma male with the social and emotional nourishment they need. Moreover, storytelling can serve as a bridge between the Sigma male and the outside world. By sharing their experiences and listening to the stories of others, they can foster a sense of connection that goes beyond superficial interactions. This connection is vital for their spiritual well-being, as it reminds them that they are part of a larger human experience, one that is enriched by shared wisdom and collective growth. Trust is a cornerstone of any relationship, but for the Sigma male, it can be one of the most challenging aspects of their interactions with others. Their independent nature and deep-seated need for self-reliance often make it difficult for them to place their trust in others. This reluctance to trust is not born out of a lack of faith in humanity, but rather from a desire to maintain control over their own lives. However, this can become a spiritual weakness as it prevents them from forming deep, meaningful connections. The Sigma male's hesitation to trust others is often rooted in past experiences where trust was broken. These experiences reinforce their belief that it's safer to rely solely on themselves. While this self-sufficiency can be empowering, it also comes at a cost. By keeping others at arm's length, Sigma males may miss out on the support, love, and companionship that are essential for a fulfilling life. Spiritually, the inability to trust can lead to a sense of isolation and loneliness. Trust is fundamental to building relationships that are nurturing and supportive, which are crucial for emotional and spiritual growth. Without trust, Sigma males may find themselves feeling disconnected from the world around them, unable to fully engage in the shared human experience. To overcome this weakness, Sigma males must work on rebuilding their ability to trust, starting with small steps. They can begin by gradually opening up to those who have proven themselves to be reliable and supportive. Building trust doesn't mean abandoning their self-reliance, but rather recognizing that they don't have to navigate life's challenges alone. Incorporating practices like mindfulness and meditation can also help Sigma males develop a deeper sense of inner peace, making it easier to trust others. By focusing on the present moment and letting go of past hurts, they can learn to see others not as potential threats but as fellow travelers on the spiritual journey. Trusting others is a risk, but it's one that can lead to profound spiritual growth and deeper connections. Change is an inevitable part of life. Yet for the Sigma male, embracing change can be particularly challenging. Their preference for stability and control often makes them resistant to the unknown. This resistance to change can become a significant spiritual weakness, as it prevents them from fully experiencing life's natural evolution and growth. Sigma males value their routines and the structure they bring. This sense of order provides them with a feeling of security and predictability, which they find comforting. However, life is inherently unpredictable, and clinging too tightly to routine can lead to stagnation. When faced with change, Sigma males may feel threatened as it disrupts their carefully maintained balance. Spiritually, resistance to change can hinder growth. Change often brings new opportunities, lessons, and experiences that are essential for personal and spiritual development. By resisting change, Sigma males may miss out on these valuable experiences, limiting their ability to grow and evolve. To overcome this weakness, Sigma males need to cultivate a mindset of adaptability and openness. This doesn't mean abandoning their need for structure, but rather finding a balance between maintaining control and embracing the inevitable changes that life brings. Practicing mindfulness can help them stay grounded in the present moment, making it easier to navigate change with grace and ease. Additionally, storytelling can be a powerful tool in this process. By reframing change as a journey rather than a threat, Sigma males can begin to see it as an opportunity for growth rather than something to be feared. Sharing stories of past experiences where change led to positive outcomes can also help them build confidence in their ability to navigate future changes. Ultimately, embracing change is about letting go of the need for control and trusting in the flow of life. By doing so, Sigma males can open themselves up to new possibilities and experiences, leading to greater spiritual growth and fulfillment. If you're feeling extra generous and want to support our channel, consider sending a super thanks by clicking on button right below this video or the three dots. It looks like a heart within a dollar sign. By clicking on it, you can choose to make a small contribution to our channel. Your contribution helps us to keep bringing you valuable content and fuels our passion for creating. We're grateful for your support and can't wait to see your super thanks messages. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but in reality, it's one of the most powerful tools for spiritual growth and connection. For the Sigma male, however, vulnerability is something to be avoided at all costs. Their strong desire for independence and control makes it difficult for them to open up and show their true selves to others. This fear of vulnerability can become a significant spiritual weakness, as it prevents them from forming deep, meaningful connections with others. The Sigma male's fear of vulnerability is rooted in their need for self-protection. They fear that opening up will expose them to judgment, criticism, or rejection. To avoid this, they often put up walls, keeping others at a distance. While this may protect them from harm, it also prevents them from experiencing the full depth of human connection and love. Spiritually, avoiding vulnerability can lead to a sense of isolation and loneliness. Vulnerability is essential for building relationships that are authentic and nurturing, which are crucial for emotional and spiritual growth. Without it, Sigma males may find themselves feeling disconnected from the world around them, unable to fully engage in the shared human experience. To overcome this weakness, Sigma males must learn to embrace vulnerability as a strength rather than a weakness. This doesn't mean abandoning their self-reliance, but rather recognizing that opening up to others can lead to deeper connections and greater spiritual growth. Incorporating practices like mindfulness and meditation can also help Sigma males develop a deeper sense of inner peace, making it easier to embrace vulnerability. By focusing on the present moment and letting go of the need for control, they can learn to see vulnerability not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and connection. Ultimately, embracing vulnerability is about letting go of fear and trusting in the process of life. By doing so, Sigma males can open themselves up to deeper connections and greater spiritual fulfillment.